Isn't that Alright, so welcome back for this one. Ang magaling sa Ugkat is meron tayong konting syllogisms pero hindi siya super duper mas crazy doon sa AUDT. Okay? So there's actually formal lessons about this in pinakita ko naman sa RC kahapon the modus ponens and stuff. Pero kasi technicals like that and you don't even need truth tables at least for Ugkat lang. Okay? And truth tables is valid pero for no, summarize natin, how will we be able to evaluate yung two types ng logic questions pagdating sa UPCAT. Okay, so let's have number one. If all engineers are problem solvers and Maria is an engineer, which conclusion is logically valid? So if and then to, okay, hindi explicitly written yung then, pero this is just an if-then statements. So ang if-then statements natin is P saka Q. P, then Q. What is our P here? Our P here is just engineers is, well, P, lahat ng engineers is P, and then Q natin is problem solvers. So you have, if all engineers are problem solvers. Ayan yung Q natin dyan. P, then Q. Okay? So ngayon, pagdating dito, lagyan natin siyang label. If P, then Q. If engineers are problem solvers, ang pwede natin i-evaluate sa kanya is using the boss concept. Okay? Using the boss concept, if all engineers are the problem solvers and Maria is an engineer, you have to be able to understand how to process this. Okay? Lahat ng engineers ay problem solvers. Boss, si problem solver. Lagi yung pangalawa, at for if-then statements, yung pangalawa, siya lagi yung boss. Basta engineer ka, automatic problem solvers ka. Ang hindi pwedeng i-conclude dito is, kapag problem solver ka, automatic ba engineer ka na? Hindi siya ganun. Okay? If P then Q, hindi siya equivalent sa Q then P. Hindi siya pwedeng baliktarin, not vice versa. Yun lang yung meaning na itong boss concept. Boss siya, sabihin engineer is under the boss, pero the boss will never be under engineer. Kasi, problem solvers, kunyari, ano pa ba ibang maging pwedeng problem solvers? Kunyari, mathematicians. 'Di ba? So, these arrangements ng if-then statements, hindi naman talaga totally kino-conclude lahat ng possible in real life. Pero yun, the logic is there na if you're engineer, wala kang takas problem solver ka. Pero if problem solver ka, hindi naman automatic engineer ka na agad. Okay? Pero ngayon, for this problem, fortunately, Maria is an engineer. Okay, so ito, recap ko na lang, sinabi ko lang dito. If you are an engineer, then you are a problem solver. Check. Ito yung A. But if you are a problem solver, it does not automatically make you an engineer. Hindi siya vice versa. Okay? So, punta tayo dito. Sa mismong problem natin, and Maria is an engineer. Okay, so fortunately, si Maria is not an engineer. So remember the point, sila just, we just put Maria under in engineer. So if Maria is under engineering and engineering is under problem solver, automatically, Maria is a problem solver. Maria is intelligent, wala namang intelligent dyan. All problem solvers are engineers, di ba? Hindi nga siya pwedeng bumaba. Boss siya eh, ba't siya bababa doon sa engineers, di ba? Hindi siya vice versa. And Maria likes engineering. Well, technically, this is some point na andito. Okay. Pero again, the point is the if-then statements. The if-then statements is referring to engineers and problem solvers as connection. So, even if this is true, ito pa rin yung main connection eh. And second, Maria is an engineer. Wala naman kasing sinasabi sa kanya kung gusto niya ba or hindi yung engineering, di ba? You cannot assume. Kung ano lang yung sinabi, ito lang i-assume natin, di ba? Yan lang kasi yung may assurance. So, sa AUDD, mas bibigyan natin to ng DN or about assurance and such. Pero for UPCAT, medyo mas straight to the point siya. Kung ano lang yung binigay, P, then Q, siya lang yung hanapin natin. Okay? So, let's have one more example and then more technicalities tayo. Problem number 2, if the alarm sounds, everyone leaves the building. So again, if alarm sounds, leaves the building, P then Q. Or ito yung boss natin. Okay? So we have, boss lagi yung pangalawa, para siyang sa all. So we have the leaves the building, and then we have the alarm sounds. Okay? So ngayon, if the alarm sounded, walang takas. If nandito tayo, tumunog yung alarm, lahat is aalis. Automatic yan. Okay? Pero again, interpretation-wise, hindi siya vice versa. If everyone leaves the building, automatic ba nag-alarm? No. If everyone leaves the building, pwedeng nag-alarm, pwedeng what if uwian na siya? Diba? So, ang assured lang is this connection, the P to Q. Siya lang yung assured. Pero Q to P, hindi siya assured. Okay? Now, may lalagyan natin ng label yan. Pero, sige, right now, pwede natin siya lagyan ng label. This is what you call the conditional, the P to Q, and this one is called the converse. Pag binaliktad mo siya, Q to P. So, hindi totoo yung converse if true si conditional. Okay? So, right now, the alarm sounded. What follows? So, nobody left, everyone left the building, the alarm stopped. Alarm sounded, leaves. Everyone left the building. That's it. Okay, yun lang. So, in the boss problem, usually, if nandito naman na, diretso lang siya sa baba. Okay? Ngayon, medyo mas technical. What if basahin natin ng label, bigyan natin ng label itong conditional saka converse para sa type 2 problem which is medyo mas mahirap, medyo may labeling lang siya. Okay? So, punta tayo dito. Type 2 technicals. So, isipin natin dito. Okay? So, again, tingnan natin to ha. Gamitin natin, what if mathematics tayo? If a number is divisible by 4, then it is even. Okay? P is divisible by 4. P is divisible by 4. And Q, it is even. That is true. Okay? Ngayon, balik ta rin natin using our labels. Na tayo dito sa... Ayan, boss natin. Double check natin. Boss idea. If a number is divisible by 4, automatically it is even. Pero pag even ba, automatically divisible siya by 4. Diba? Not, hindi siya ganon. Not vice versa. Kasi there are other even numbers na hindi naman divisible by 4. Lahat ng divisible by 4 ay even. Pero hindi lahat ng even ay divisible by 4. Kaya hindi siya vice versa. Okay? So, punta tayo dito sa truth value natin. Tindihin natin to. Okay. Conditional, converge, inverse, and contrapositive. Binabalik-baliktad lang yan. Okay. Symbolic form. Diba? Gamitin natin yung kanina. If 1 is, lagyan natin P, divisible by 4, if a number is divisible by 4, then meaning nito, then it is even. That is true. If it is divisible by 4, di even number siya. Okay? Sa pangalawa, Q, then P. Q, binaliktad siya. Converse is just binaliktad yung arrangement. Okay? So, dito sa Q, if a number is even, then it is divisible by 4. Nag-make sense ba? Kapag even, automatic ba divisible siya by 4? That is false. Okay? Kaya yun yung reason. If you switch the P and Q, pag naging converse na siya, false na yung truth value niya. Kaya may truth table for this, pero for a cut, yan lang yung tandaan ninyo. Okay? Then letter C. Ibig sabihin na itong ganito, not Q. Not P, not Q. Okay? So, not P. Ito yung P natin, not P. So, if a number is not divisible by 4, the number is not divisible by 4, then it is not even. Nag-make sense ba? Kapag hindi divisible by 4, automatic not even na. Paano yung 10? 10 is not divisible by 4, pero it is even. Okay? So, to negate, you just have to set one example na makakapagpapalpak sa kanya. This is also false. Okay? Kaya as you can see, converse and inverse, parehas lang kasinungalingan. Parehas lang truth value. Okay? Tignan natin yung contrapositive. Not Q, saka not P. Parang ang layo, no? Pero check natin. So, not Q, if a number is not even, then it is not divisible by 4. And if you check, yes, pag hindi siya even, that is odd. 13, 15, 21, 33, 39, walang divisible by 4 doon. So this is true. Okay? So, just remember, conditional is P to Q, converse pag binaliktad, Q to P, inverse is not Q to not P, contrapositive is, ang kailangan tandaan dito, inverse is binaliktad. So, binaliktad mismo yung P sa Q. Kaya naging not Q, ay not P, saka not Q. Inverse, binaliktad talaga siya literally. And contrapositive, switched and negated. Okay? PQ, QP, not P, not Q, and then not Q, not P. You have to remember that. But, how do we process this? Ibig sabihin nan, yung converse saka inverse, same sila ng truth value na false. Yung conditional, saka yung contrapositive, same sila ng truth value na true. Okay, ibig sabihin, so catch, second type ng question, if there's a conditional, if tinanong which of this follows, all you have to do is find the contrapositive. Kasi siya lang yung same ng truth value dito, no matter what happens. Again, conditional, if divisible by 4, it is even. That is true. Ngayon, if it's not even, impossible siya maging divisible by 4. It's the magic of contrapositive. Okay, so now let's apply. Okay, so if a student receives a DOST scholarship, then a student, so ang P natin is DOST scholarship. If a student receives a DOST scholarship, our Q is tuition subsidy. Okay, so tingnan natin dito. Ayan. So P to Q, a DOST scholar, you receive a tuition subsidy. So this is our conditional. Okay? So ngayon, what do we do next? The student did not receive a tuition subsidy. Parang hirap, right? Pero remember, i-transition mo lang siya sa Q, P, Q. Okay? So, tuition subsidy. What is tuition subsidy? That is Q. So if it did not receive a tuition subsidy, that is not Q. Okay? So which one follows? 'Di ba? Follows. So ano ang sabi natin? Kanina ang sabi natin, conditional is P to Q and it is equal to contrapositive, which is switch. Contrapositive is switch and negate. Okay? So switch is not Q to not P. This is contrapositive. Okay? Equal conditional to contrapositive. So, not Q na to eh. See? So, ano yung kasunod? Not P. Not P. Ito pala yung not P. So, yun yung tamang sagot. Technicals wise. Siya lang yung more likely lalabas of cut. If it did not receive a tuition subsidy, then it is not, he's not a DOSC scholar. Yun lang siya. Pero dig-dip natin ng content. Okay? So, ito yung different types again kanina. Diba? PQ. If a student receives a DOSC scholarship, then the student receives a tuition subsidy. That's our conditional. And let's assume na that is true. Assume that that is true. If a student receives a tuition subsidy, then they receive a DOSC scholarship. Bakit naging, di ba sabi nga natin kanina, this is true, this is true, this is false, and then false. Remember, converse is just switch, PQ, QP. Inverse is babalik ta rin mo, negate. Yung P, not Q, and contrapositive is switch and negate. Okay? So, paano nagiging false yung pangalawa? If a student receives a tuition subsidy, then they receive a DOST. So, gamitin natin yung boss concept para maintindihan. So, sa conditional natin, if a student receives a DOST scholarship, boss to, right? So, that means we have boss tayo dito. So, tuition subsidy, tuition, and then we have DOST. Tuition subsidy. Okay? So, sa conditional, if a student receives a DOST, automatic may tuition subsidy siya. Pero again, sabi nga hindi siya vice versa. Pag may tuition subsidy ka, automatic DOST scholar ka na. No, what if scholar ka mismo ng ad mo? Diba? Kaya letter B, converse, if a student receives a tuition subsidy, automatic ba may DOST scholarship na siya? No. The point here, yes, the point is about the DOST and the tuition subsidy. That's why you cannot make any further conclusions such as Maria likes engineering. Pero right now, ano lang kasi yung assurance tayo dito. Ito lang yung may actual connection. Pero dito, hindi siya assured. Okay, we don't know what is here, pero there are a lot of possibilities kasi. Kaya mali yung letter B. Mali yung converse. And now for the inverse, if a student did not receive a DOST scholarship, then they did not receive it. Overgeneralization. Again, ang B-top natin is tuition and DOST. Pero assurance lang kasi, yun lang. And if you will consider real life, talaga, pag walang DOST, wala lang kahit anong tuition subsidy. Diba? Madami pang ibang pwedeng magkaroon ng tuition subsidy. So that is what's good. That is what's good with this conditional statements, conditional, converse, inverse, contrapositive. Medyo kino-consider na nila yung real life. What are the other options? What are the other realistic options? And yun nga na nga yung shortcut. We can just jump directly to contrapositive. What's contrapositive? If a student did not receive a tuition subsidy, then they did not receive a DOST scholarship. Overgeneralization mo ka. Like, walang resibo, walang na-receive, tapos automatic DOST na agad. Follow it via logic. If wala silang na-receive ng tuition subsidy, ibig sabihin, walang DOST and wala rin kahit anong external. So, if wala parehas, wala silang tuition subsidy. And just zooming in dun sa DOST part kasi siya yung topic, true. They did not receive a DOST scholarship. Diba? That's what's cool about conditional, contrapositive. Medyo kinakater niya na in real life. But again, they are based on truth tables. So yun, if you want to check which one follows, just check if conditional, hanapin mo yung contrapositive, switch, and negate. Ganun lang tayo dito. Okay? So, ayan, recap tayo. Same truth value, same truth value. Punta tayo dito sa, ayan, yun yung diniscuss natin kanina. So, if this is the DOST scholar and then subsidy, and the no subsidy is not a DOST scholar. This is the conditional. But that's the conditional, and this is the contrapositive. So, di ba tinakot lang kayo nung label na yan? Pero that's just, ano lang ba yung equivalent ng P to Q? Not Q to not P. Okay? So now let's have last example. People who simply wait for their loved ones to like them end up being single titos. Okay? So, ang P natin is simply wait. Wait. Ang Q natin is single titos. Okay? So, quick answering, P to Q, all you have to do is, this is the conditional. So, if P to Q mo is gonna be, wait, simply wait, and then single tito. Okay? So, what ngayon is your contrapositive? Even without looking at the choices muna. Ang contrapositive mo is not Q, to not P. Okay, what is not Q? Not single, not single, and what is Q? P not P, not wait. Okay, so kahit medyo wrong grammar, intindihin mo na lang. So not single, ibig sabihin, may jowa, did not wait. So, true na kapag naghintay ka lang, magiging single ka. And true din na, kapag hindi ka single, of course, hindi ka naghintay. Pero medyo technicals kasi to. So, tingnan natin. Using the quick, which choice is pertaining to not Q and not P? Not single, single is wrong. Married, okay, not single is married. Do not simply wait. Do not simply wait. Tama, yun yung tamang sagot. 30 seconds. That's how easy it is. But if you want to dig deep, o sige, dig deep natin. Pero yun yung tamang sagot. Ganun lang dapat siya kabilis. Kasi diniscuss ko na kanina kung bakit. Pero discuss natin kung bakit mali yung A and C. Okay? So, ayan, sinulat ko na rin yan dyan. Doesn't wait single. For deeper explanation. Okay? So, etong single titos, do not simply wait. Okay. Diba? Single, diba ito yung P natin? Simply wait. Agree natin siya. Simply wait natin is P, Q is single. So if simply wait, and then, sorry, ayan. Single titos pala muna tayo dito. Single titos is this, that is Q. Okay? And then P natin, delete ko na nga lang to para mas ma-explain natin. Alright. So, para ma-explain. So not, di ba? Not simply wait is P. Single is Q. Okay? That is PQ. Wait means single. Okay? So if single titos simply wait, that is Q. Love wants to like them. Single titos, sorry. Single titos, ito pala muna. Single titos is wait. And single is P. Okay? Punta nga rin. Zoom in natin. So last one. Okay? So people who simply wait become single. Wait become single. So dito, single is Q. Simply wait is P. Binaliktad siya. PQ, QP, that is converse. Okay? Married titos, married. So, anong kabaliktaran ng single? Married. So, this is not Q and do not simply wait, not P. That is contrapositive. Okay? And then lastly, inverse to kasi people who do not simply wait, ang P mo is wait. Diba? Ang P mo is wait. So, kapag hindi ka naghintay, that is not P. And then, not single. Not single is not Q. So, negate mo siya. That is inverse. Okay? So, sabi natin kanina, same to na tama, tapos ito dalawa is same na mali. So, bakit naging mali yung A and C? Ma-check natin dito. So, sa A, single dito, simply wait for their loved ones. Single, kapag single ka, automatic ba, naghintay ka lang? Ang sabi kanina, di ba, ang conditional natin, if you wait, you are single. Pero vice versa ba siya na kapag single ka, naghintay ka? Hindi. Okay? Kasi what if pangit ka lang talaga? So in real life, if pangit ka talaga, kahit gumalaw ka pa, single ka pa rin. Okay? So remember this. Boss lagi yung pangalawa. Boss lagi si P. Okay? So lahat ng naghintay, automatic single. Pero hindi porket single is naghintay na? No. What if pangit ka lang talaga? Di ba? That's realistic. Kahit gumalaw ka, kung pangit. Ang assurance kasi, pag hindi ka gumalaw, hindi ka magkakajowa. Pero pag gumalaw ka, depende pa kung pogi ka or hindi, saka ka magkakajowa. Diba? We're all about the assurances. Kaya again, converse is wrong. Okay? So now let's go to this. What about the inverse? So kapag inverse, people who do not simply wait are not single, diba? People who do not simply wait, yun nga, kahit hindi ka basta maghintay, kung pangit ka, wala ka pa rin. That's the most logical explanation behind it. The inverse is still wrong. Yeah, the only one correct here is the conditional PQ and the contrapositive. Na married titos do not simply wait. Kasi, via diagram, paano siya naging tama? So, di ba we have PQ, single, and then, wait, naghintay. So, ibig sabihin, married titos, that is another set outside ng single. Lahat ng naghihintay, nandyan lang sila. So, hindi ka pwedeng tumawid sa merit kapag naghintay ka lang. Kaya yun, merit titos, do not simply wait. O, diba? After all the freaking logic, it all goes back to conditional is equal to contrapositive. That's it. Kaya in UPCAT, just trust that na if there's a PQ, you just have to find contrapositive na not Q and then not P, and babaliktarin mo lang sila. Switch and negate. Okay? Kaya yun, in all, ayan, converse is the inverse, conditional is contrapositive. So, kada may conditional statement, either use the boss method, which is follow to the ginawa, or just find the contrapositive. And that's it.